Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. The first reactions for The Creator are in. So the first reactions are in for Gareth Edwards' new film, The Creator. They had some press screenings and we're getting our first look at press reactions. So we're just going to take a look at them and figure out what this means for the quality of the movie overall. So let's have a look at the first one. It comes from Perry Nemiroff and she says, "Visually, The Creator is phenomenal. If you want a cinematographer on the rise to keep your eye on, it's Oren Sofer. The movie is one stunning frame after the next." The next part says, "Story-wise, the first two acts of the film are excellent, lean, riveting, brimming with emotion. I was invested enough that the tail end of the movie did work, but it's noticeably rushed and convoluted in comparison. As for how it tackles AI, the film functions quite well presenting AI as the other, but given how prevalent concerns about using AI are right now, I did find myself wishing the movie was a little more directly connected to the current conversation." So overall, it seems pretty good. It seems like it's a pretty positive review. I guess she was just left wanting more about the AI stuff because of how prevalent and relevant it is in, the modern day and as of right now and the situations that are going on. So it does seem like she enjoyed the film, and so it seems like pretty positive praise. Obviously the visuals seem like they are stunning. It obviously looks like they're stunning from the trailer, but this review does just sort of confirm that they're stunning throughout. But yeah, so she just was left wanting a little bit more from the movie in terms of AI. This next one comes from Grace Randolph and she says, "I thought it was going to be like District 9 level. Instead, my jaw was on the floor as I witnessed a movie on the level of Aliens, Terminator, and Blade Runner, spliced with Akira." So that's pretty good praise. Movies like Alien and Terminator and Blade Runner, for instance, they are great films. And if she's comparing it to something like those, that is something really positive and gets me really excited because obviously those are great films. So that's pretty high praise. This next one comes from Brandon Davis and he says, "The Creator is astonishingly good. Best film of the year and best sci-fi film in ages in my opinion. Gareth Edwards flips expectations really impressively for a visceral, touching and creative story of humanity. Genuinely loved it. You have to see this one." That is extremely high praise. I mean, we're in September now, but saying that this is the best film of the year in his opinion, that is extremely high praise considering we've had some pretty great films coming out this year. So the way he also said that Gareth Edwards flips expectations is exciting because this could seem like a run-of-the-mill sci-fi film, like a lot of others that have recently come out, but it seems like it's not. It seems like it's deep, it's got a lot of emotion, and it seems to subvert expectations, which is what I'm hoping for. So that's a pretty positive review. This next one comes to us from The Hollywood Handle, and they say, "Gareth Edwards shows that he is back and better than ever. The Creator is a jaw-dropping, remarkable cinematic experience, a touching story with incredible visuals and a great cast. Definitely one of the best surprises of the year." So again, very high praise. It seems like Gareth Edwards is doing some great work here. I cannot wait to see this film based on this praise that's going on. The visuals are obviously similarly great. I mean, with them calling it a jaw-dropping cinematic experience, that is really encouraging and makes me very excited, because from the trailer alone I was excited, but I had a feeling it wasn't going to be good, but I'm happy to see. So this next one comes to us from Tessa Smith, Mama's Geeky, and she says, "Not only is The Creator visually stunning, the story is really emotional too. I was completely captivated pretty early on. Alfie is adorable. I totally fell in love with her. Love the important underlying themes of accepting those who are different from you. Hashtag The Creator." So again, so far we're seeing very high praise. The only negative one that I've seen is sort of, or like half negative, from Perry Nemiroff saying she was just wanting a little bit more from the AI side, which is understandable, but for the most part it seems like the movie's incredible. These reactions are getting me so hyped. I mean, I saw the trailer, I thought it looked cool, but I sort of just had a feeling. I was not a feeling, but I was worried, I was concerned. I was like, oh god, I hope this is good. Because, we see a lot of films like this come out. I mean, I know Gareth Edwards is a great director, but we see a lot of films like this come out, and they tend to just flop and not do well, and then it just, they come and go, and then they're left in the dust, which is kind of what I was maybe half expecting for this film. But also, I did see the talent behind it. I saw the trailer, I saw how good it looked. So obviously I had hope it was going to be great, and it seems like it is. This has quickly become one of my most anticipated films of the year, especially the way it tackles AI because of what's going on now. I think Gareth Edwards is a great director. Things like Rogue One, Godzilla, they are great films. I really do love that 2014 Godzilla movie. I think it's amazing. But yeah, so very high praise. Obviously the visuals are seemingly incredible, which gets me very, very excited. The cast is pretty good. We've got John David Washington and Gemma Chan in starring roles. I've also got Benedict Wong in there, and also Ken Watanabe in there as well. I'm not sure what their roles are, but yeah, this just gets me more and more excited seeing these reviews. I mean, the trailer was great. I just you know, it's coming out around the similar time to Dune, I guess. I mean, it comes out this month, obviously, but within a year of Dune Part 2, these movies are sort of similar. Also, similar to Rebel Moon. I feel like Dune, the creator, and Rebel Moon are all sort of in the same lane of films, you know, high concept sci-fi, which is honestly, we're living in a pretty great time for sci-fi. If all three of these movies turn out to be great, I mean, Rebel Moon, it looks amazing. I've said, I made a video saying it should be in theaters. I mean, I can't believe that's going to be a streaming movie. I mean, that's crazy. But yeah, and Dune Part 2 obviously looks really, really great. And so does this. So we're living in a great time for sci-fi era movies, especially when a lot of crappy sci-fi has come out in the past few years. I don't want to name names, but like movies like Moonfall, for example, like that's not really high concept sci-fi. I mean, it is. I mean, the moon is collapsing, but it's still a sci-fi film that was not very good in my opinion. And so we've sort of been not hungering, but we've been hungry for these you know, amazing new sci-fi films that could sort of launch franchises. I know Rebel Moon is intended to be a franchise. I've got a second one of that coming out. I know Dune is obviously going to be a franchise with, I don't know if the third film has been announced, but it's definitely rumored. And they're also doing a TV show for Dune. So we'll see what comes of this. I know Gareth Edwards has said that he did not intend for this to get any sequels or for this to be a franchise. He just made it as a one-off. And truly, that is how the best franchises are born, when the first movie is just made, just wanting to tell a good story and not wanting to spin off into these other franchises and these other movies. If you're making a movie with that intention, then it's not going to be corrupted, but it's going to be tainted from the start. With just making a good movie is not your primary focus. If your primary focus is, oh, how can we expand this? Let's leave a little Easter egg here for the future, you know? I feel like if you're going into it like that, it's sort of got something going against it. It's got a disadvantage going in. But it seems like, based on what Gareth has said, based on these reviews, it's a great film. There's just a one and done. They just wanted to tell a great story, and it seems like that is happening. I really hope this does well at the box office. What are its box office chances? I'm not 100% sure, especially because a lot of similar movies are coming out, you know, with Rebel Moon and Dune Part 2. But I think the key is that the movie seems fantastic. Can it make $1 billion? I doubt it, but I think it could do well. I think maybe $500 million, maybe, but also there's a possibility for it to flop. I mean, I really shouldn't be making box office predictions. Like, I have no qualifications to do that at all. But yes, I hope it does well. I think it might do between 300 and 500 million. I think that's my prediction. But anyway, that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. These are the first reactions for The Creator. They are in. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Are you excited for this film? Do you think it looks, you know, similar to a lot of other things that are coming out? Does that make you less excited or more excited? Let me know down below in the comments so I know what you guys' thoughts are. Thank you guys for watching. That is the end of this video. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And if you haven't already, turn on post notifications so I don't miss when I upload in the future. Go check out all my other videos. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.